and welcome to the 24th episode of the Fiber and Dice podcast. I am your host, Rebecca. You can find me on Instagram and Ravelry as Engineers Falcon. You can find the podcast group on Ravelry by by searching for Fiber and Dice podcast. Come and join the group. There's lots of fun stuff going on. This episode is the official rules and information for the challenges for this year, the gaming and knitting challenges. So, without further ado, challenge number 1 is going to be 365 games. That's a family challenge. There's no prizes. There's no tracking for that. There is no nothing. Just so you guys know, we are going to try to play 365 games again this year. Challenge number 2 is the first challenge with prizes. It is the Fiber and Dice Challenge. For this challenge, you will need to join the Fiber and Dice Ravelry group. You must be a member of my group to win things. That seems to be the standard. I like it. Introduce yourself on the Fiber and Dice Instagram challenge thread. You are welcome to introduce yourself in the Getting to Know One Another, introduce yourself, who are you thread. And I would love to have you do it there, but for this challenge, I need you to introduce yourself on the challenge thread. I need to know your Instagram name. Tell us who you are on Instagram so we can follow you, and so if you win a prize, I will know who you are. And if you want to tell us your real name, you can. And if you would like to post a shelfie, a picture of your game shelf for this year, I think that would be a fun place to do it. So, that's optional. You don't have to do that, but I love to see people's game shelves, so give us a shelfie. Then, when you are gaming and knitting at the same time, once per game, post to Instagram a picture that has your fiber and your game in it. Your knitting, or if you like, drop spindle while you game. I've done a little bit of that. I've even wheel spun. That all counts. Fiber, crochet, fiber, and dice. And dice does not have to be dice, any kind of board game, card game, tabletop gaming of any kind. Post it to Instagram and hashtag it. Hashtag Fiber and Dice. FIBERANDDICE. That has been used a handful of times in the past for the podcast in general, since that's the name of the podcast. I'm going to be switching that hashtag to Fiber and Dice podcast. So, and I will be able to tell if someone uses just Fiber and Dice and it's not a Fiber and Dice picture, it just won't qualify. So, post a picture to Instagram with you and with your fiber and your game. And every month, I will post whenever, from the time I filmed before to the time I filmed the first time the next month, about a month, I don't film exact. I will draw a prize once a month from that list for a $6 pattern off Ravelry, $6 or less. So, I will be giving 12 of those away. You can only win one of them. So, you will only be eligible to win one of those prizes. The second challenge, I am borrowing from Billy and Nikki Ebright's challenge on Board Game Geek. My rules are a little different than theirs, but I would encourage you, if you're a serious board gamer or want to be, to also join their challenge. They're giving away different prizes. And their rules are a little different from mine, but there will be a link to go and check that out. So, this is the 2x2x12 challenge. Join the Fiber and Dice Ravelry group. You must be a member of my group to win. Introduce yourself on the 2x2x12 gaming Instagram challenge thread. Tell me your Instagram handle, your real name if you want to, and let us know what games you are playing. This can be done in the same post, edited month by month. You do not need to pick these games in advance, especially because it's challenging you to. It needs to be either a game that you have not taken out of the shrink wrap, well, a new to you game, or a game you haven't played in 2 years. So, new to you or neglected for 2 years. And ours, January, I put January and a little colon, and it says Zombicide and Valley of the Kings, because those are 2 new to us games. When we've picked them for February, I'll go and add my February, March, April, May, June, July, all the way through the year games. So, It is not a lot of setup. It's really easy. You can copy and paste mine and just edit it if you want to, but it's not that hard. Then, when you play a game that qualifies, take a picture of it, post it to Instagram, put the hashtag Fiber and Dice 2x2, FIBERANDDICE 2x2, Fiber and Dice 2x2. You may double and triple hashtag these things. If it qualifies for all 3 challenges for you and you want to enter it in all 3, go for it. Fair game. So you can like triple dip. It is not necessary to complete this challenge to be eligible for the prize. My purpose is not to make you play all these games, but to encourage you to play new games. So every time you post to Instagram, you are eligible. At the end of the year, I will be drawing 1 prize from that list, and you will be winning $30 in games from Amazon from the Engineer and I. So that's pretty fun. And if somebody donated other prizes throughout the year, or if that changes, I will let you know. But right now it's $30 of Amazon games. And the last challenge is the 10x10 in 2015 challenge, borrowed from Sarah Reed's challenge on Board Game Geek. Those links are in the show notes. Those links are in the threads on the Ravelry group. Join the Fiber and Dice Ravelry group. You must be a member of the group to win. Introduce yourself in the 10x10 by 2015 Gaming Instagram challenge thread. Tell us your Instagram handle and your real name if you want to, and let us know what 10 games you want to play 10 times each this year. You do not have to, for my contest, you do not have to tell me all 10 right off the bat. I do need that list by the end of the year because. But if you don't have 10 games yet, or you have no idea what 10 games, you can add to it as you go. We've got all 10 of ours and our alternate picked. Post a picture to Instagram each time you play. Add the hashtag Fiber and Dice 10x10. Hashtag FIBERANDDICE 10x10. Fiber and Dice 10x10. You may double and triple hashtag with other gaming, any of my other gaming challenges that applies to. We will, at the end of the year, draw for one winner in 60 games, one winner of 60 games from Amazon. $60. I'm sorry, I can't buy you 60 games. $60 worth of games from Amazon.com. And you, the link for the Board Game Geek Challenge is in there. You may win a pattern throughout the year and still be eligible for the $30 and $60 prizes, but you may not win both of those. So you can win one pattern throughout the year, and you will be eligible to win one of the 2 prizes. I will draw for the 10x10 for the $60 prize first. So everyone will be eligible for that, and then the $30 prize second. And if the same person happens to win both of those, then I'll just redraw for the $30 prize. I think that is it. I am looking forward to an exciting year of fibering and gaming, and I look forward to having you along for the ride. Lord willing and the creek don't rise, I will see you soon. Bye.